is Mandy at Wood Pro Cabinetry, and today I'm going to show you how to convert a Premier Drawer Glide system to a soft close drawer glide system. This system will mount both your plastic drawer plug and your metal L bracket system. Okay, before we get started, we're going to go over a list of things that we will need to save time on this conversion. We're going to need a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, 6 number 2 Phillips head screws, a right and a left drawer lock, and a right and a left glide. Now what makes these glides a soft close is this piston. When pulled out and let back in, it shuts the glide slowly. And for those converting a 36-inch symmetrical or a narrow offset drawer cabinet, you'll need a short number 2 screwdriver and a set of modified drawer locks. And the modified drawer locks are just shorter than the standard drawer locks. The last step in removing the glides is removing the undermounts from the bottom of the drawer box. In order to do that, we need to remove these 2 screws from each mount. After removing both undermounts, you can discard both the mounts and the screws because you will not be using these for anything else. Next, we're going to be installing our new undermounts to our drawer box. To do that, we need to take our mount and make sure it's flush up against the edges of your drawer box. We'll be inserting 3 screws in each lock, making sure to hold your lock firmly and place the screw in the center of the screw hole. That way it seats properly. And we just repeat this with the other one. Next, we're going to remove the drawer glides. In order to do that, we're going to have to remove each screw from the front of the glide using our number 2 Phillips screwdriver. After you remove the screw, we need to pull the back of the glide out of the drawer plug. In order to do this, you probably have to use 2 hands, one to support the plug and one to pull the glide out. And we need to repeat the same process for the other side. After we've removed both the glides, we need to hang on to the screws because we are going to use these to attach our new glide. Now we're ready to install our soft close drawer system. To get started, we need to install the glides. We do that by taking the back part of it and installing it on the bottom slot of the drawer plug. We push it all the way back so that it fits snug. It's important to put it on the bottom because if we don't, it will cause the drawer front to tilt, and we don't want that. We want it to be even. Next, we look at the front of the drawer opening so that our new screw hole needs to line up with our old screw hole. If it doesn't line up, we need to adjust the glide accordingly. We use our number 2 screwdriver and insert our screws that we held over from the last glide. We need to get the screws as flush as possible once they're inserted. Otherwise, it will keep the drawer from sliding in and out properly. And we repeat this same process to the other glide. Now we're going to reinstall our box onto our cabinet. We need to make sure that the holes in the back of your box line up with the prongs on your glides. To do that, we need to just slide your box in and give it a quick shove. That click is the undermount locks locking into the glide. We need to look back here and make sure you're lined up with your prongs in your holes, and your drawer should close properly.